Hey guys, how you doing? This is Ryan Dante, aka Dante Ryan Samo on Twitch and on Twitter. A member of the Hashira Podcast, we talk all things anime and nerd, and we have been so glad that you were rocking with us, checking us out. And if you know somebody, the only way to get this conversation out there is to comment, like, share, and subscribe so people can be part of the conversation. As always, there's normally all five of us, but today I'm just rocking with the man behind the activity and the ability. This is Ed, and Edwin.
I'd like to begin with a fact.
I guess we're kind of doing like a part two of like just looking at things on Twitter and I guess in the anime world that people are complaining about that we see on like TikTok, Twitter, and stuff like that.
Especially on TikTok. They be wild on there, man.
Some of these takes really be crazy. And so because of that, well, you got a question, so I mean, might as well come on with it.
All right, my question is for anime only. My question is, obviously if you're anime only, you don't read the manga. So if you don't read the manga, how much of a negative impact does fillers have on an anime that you're watching? You know, why not? If it's good or if it's bad.
I mean, all right. Well, if I'm sitting right here to answer the question, right, I'm guessing, I mean, I don't think fillers are the worst timeline. I just think that when they're inserted in the wrong places, it's crazy. Like, if you guys ever watched Bleach, I don't know if you remember when they were fighting the Espada, and they get to the higher numbers finally, you know, after Ichigo's fight with Grimjaw, and it literally cuts into a filler. Like, right there. I'm not talking about, like, he finishes the fight, they resolve the conflict. No. He wins against Grimjaw, and it goes filler. That's crazy. Like, can you imagine just sitting there waiting for the next episode to see how things resolve, and you're stuck watching 24 episodes about nothing that have, like, are literally nowhere where you're at? And while we love the characters, it literally isn't at all where we are. It doesn't make any sense. It's not like Naruto, the original Naruto, right? At least they finished the Sasuke retrieval arc, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then afterwards, they had a lot of episodes that was filler, but it was actually things that were happening in the show. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Naruto and Sasuke charged up the Rasengan and Chidori, went at each other, and it went to 24 episodes of filler.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's crazy. So to me, I think filler is cool. All right, this is my return question to you, man. So do you feel that anime, when they are having arcs and they have kind of broad spans of time, where they're not doing anything that progresses the story right away, do you feel like that can be considered filler?
I mean, yeah, I guess, because like if it's not like, again, if you're not going based off like 100% canon, then like, I mean, I guess it kind of can be a little bit because you're still on that topic. So like you said, if Naruto and Sasuke was fighting and then, you know, they just cut to filler of some other people in the village doing stuff at the same time, but it's not canon. I mean, like, if technically they were supposed to be doing something of that sort, like, I guess it's up to, like, you know, the viewer if I want to consider that to be, canon.
What if it is canon, but it's just not really doing anything? Or I guess, because remember, a lot of people complain about Naruto, like, oh, after the Sasuke retrieval arc, it was all nothing but filler after that anyway. But the thing with Naruto is, that was what the anime was doing. It was giving stories to all the other ninja who were in the village. So when they went on the mission with Rock Lee to do the race and everything, when unfortunately Naruto was getting washed up by the ostriches, I don't know if you remember that. Like, remember those things happened, but it's like, but they were like, the show was doing that, and all those things were actually part of the show. Like, there are jokes about that in the future, some situations. You know what I'm saying? Raiga was one of the ninjas that came back when they did the seven, when they were talking about the seven swordsmen that got oh my gosh,
reanimated?
Exactly, got reanimated. So it's like, if these things are happening, then it's actually story. But it's just like, they're not really like boom, big actiony situations. So like, for example, there's a lot of parts in like One Piece where they're kind of like chilling, walking around, or just meeting people, or no, boy, Luffy's out here looking for meat.
Shit.
So like, it's, you know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, but like, so is that considered filler? Like, do we say that those are just filling spaces, even though they're kind of part of the story?
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked the question, though, because it's like, if you don't read the manga and you don't know that something is and isn't canon, if you watched, like, I watched Detective Conan. I love Detective Conan. I don't read, but I watch. But you kind of have an idea of what's canon, what's main story, and what's not, because he just be off doing solving random crimes, or like he has his little crew, the young detectives, and they just do random things. And like, if I enjoy the episode, can I be like, oh nah, it's not canon, so it's trash? You know what I'm saying? Detective Conan is trash because now I figure out half of it is canon. But like, I don't read.
Okay.
I just watch, and like I enjoyed all those episodes. And then someone comes and tells me it's filler, so it's nah. Why would you want to watch filler? It's good though.
Okay.
So
yeah, but that's the thing. You're right. If you're anime only,
yeah,
and it's placed properly, it shouldn't bother you because you're already enjoying the anime.
that's what I'm saying. Like bad content is bad content no matter what. I'm not gonna sit here and say that because it's filler and the whole episode we watching, everybody from My Hero just play tag and it's like.
I mean,
come on, this is really bad.
They had a music concert. They had a whole.
But that's what I'm saying. Like things like that. It's like, bro, we don't like that's bad if it's not enjoyable. You don't need to see that. But like, if that concert was like really good and like a fight broke out and it's like, oh, like dang, I didn't know that was gonna happen. It's like, oh, but that's filler.
Sidebar.
Oh,
I enjoyed the concert. I did. Actually, I listen to that song all the time. It's called Hero 2.
Look at that.
You can look it up on YouTube. But it's dope. Anyway,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So like, if you saw the concert, something happened and you enjoyed it, like, am I gonna be like, oh no, it's trash because it's filler? Like, is that what we're saying in the anime community? Filler just automatically equals trash, or can you enjoy it if you technically don't know it's filler because it was placed and it's kind of flows with like the way the story is being told, even if it's like some off to the side joint.
You know what? I guess going back to Bleach. Listening to what you're saying makes a lot of sense because, like, the only reason why in Bleach you knew it was filler is because of when they cut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like what you said, that's wild. Yeah. Like, in the middle of like a big fight, Ichigo, I was about to call him Bleach. Ichigo goes and he cuts off like the main boss's head, and you like, wait, but did he do it? No, we don't know. Now we going back to when Ichigo took one of the girls on a date. It's like, wait, what the freak? Yeah, bro. That was some crazy spot to put that filler like that.
It was. They used to do that all the time. Like in the bound arc, trash. Look at me when I need you to hear me when I say this to you, bound arc, trash. Like it was bad. So like, and it would just pop out of nowhere. So I think that as an anime only watcher of a lot of animes, I'm not bothered by filler. Because I think a lot of the times filler that even if it's not canon, and by canon we're saying not in the actual manga, the written material, I think that those filler moments give us more access to characters that they're not going to go into in the manga because they don't have to, because they're going straight into the storyline. Like So, and that's why I kind of enjoy when they're just kind of doing their thing and kind of like rocking. And as you guys know, I'm big on the actual like character development, character interaction. That's what makes anime to me. Because if you're just fighting and you're strong and we're just talking about your powers the whole time, it doesn't mean anything. But if we're talking about what the character means to and how he affects the whole universe, then it's different. And I like that. So I don't mind filler. So I guess.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, again, if it's done right, I'm not saying that, filler happens, everybody got to be like, oh, fine, it's filler, it's automatically good. Nah, if it's booty, then it's not good. You know what I'm saying? So. But that's just always my thing. Because I've been hearing some stuff on people online, like they're like, oh man, this show is nothing but filler, it's trash, and it's like, all right, yeah, I guess. But like, if the filler is enjoyable, like,
and if it's not long, it doesn't like if like I said, like if it's not 16, 24 episodes of straight filler, if we get 3 episodes of filler when we're back into the material, it's not the worst. And like you were saying earlier, I guess talking about Boruto, right, talking about how a lot of that is filler. And I guess you watch Boruto. I watched Boruto to a point. I haven't watched in a while, right? And even then, I enjoyed what I guess would be filler-ish in Boruto. I love the episode.
Some of it is decent.
But I love the episode with Hinawari and Kawaki.
Oh, no, those were amazing. I don't care what nobody says.
Those were great.
That was some of the best thing you ever gonna watch in Boruto for the most part.
Like, Kawaki is the main character. We don't talk about Boruto. I mean, but yeah, so, like, I enjoy a lot of that. Yeah. And so when I'm thinking about filler episodes and what that means, it's got to be like stuff that I'm like, oh gosh, it's rubbish, I can't watch it. Like you said, and he said it already. So if you're in the comment section, he already said if it's trash content,
that's what I'm saying.
Trash content.
Yeah, ain't doodle.
But like, if it's good and enjoyable, then there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that. All right,
that was just my whole thing. But yeah, so all y'all out there, if y'all whenever y'all watch, if you have an answer, if you care or not, please let us know in the comment section.
Yeah, again, so and also, if there's a filler season you like, tell us about it. And also, if there was ones that were complete trash content, tell us about it. And
but you got to watch it, though. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, it's filler, it's trash. So, I mean, you don't have to watch it. But like, if you watched it and you thought it wasn't good, then fine. Yeah, like, because you got people, I seen it on TikTok, like, oh, this joint is garbage. I don't need to watch it. It's filler. It's bad anyway. Like, okay, yes, it's not part of the main storyline, but it can still be enjoyable.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That's my only thing. Like, don't just sit there and you can't. You're not gonna sit there and tell me that, oh no, it's trash only because it's filler. I don't need to watch it. I know it's automatically trash. What the hell? Who the hell are you?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
So I think as long as it's, I guess I guess we could say so filler versus fluff.
That's a good one.
Filler versus fluff.
One.
Filler versus fluff.
That's a good one.
There's a lot of content we get that is main story that doesn't do anything. It's mad annoying. We
it's just OD stagnant, don't really move, and it's like, bro, what we doing here?
All right, all you One Pieces, you're gonna judge me for this.
Oh shit.
But you know what's fluff? Watching your boy Cracker clap his hands for a bunch of episodes.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad fight, period.
That's fluff. That's fluff. That's fluff. It's fluff. It is. And I don't. You fight with me in the comments, but it's fluff. Okay, it's fluff. Okay, Water 7. Walking up those daggone steps. It's fluff. Okay, you walked up those steps for 5 episodes.
Yo, seriously.
Fluff. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Again, even with Naruto getting washed up by the ostriches. That's fluff.
Yeah.
It was funny, but it was fluff. That's fluff. It's unnecessary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. If it's not good, it's not good no matter what show it's coming from.
You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, if it's good, then you can't. Don't be a hater for just to be a hater.
Facts. So again, filler versus fluff. So again, in the comment section, please hit us up with that. Talk to us about filler and what you were going through with that situation. But all right, so that was kind of like just like two takes that we had, and what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to come back to you guys with different takes that we've seen online, comment on them, talk about them, give you our thoughts. If you have any takes that you have that you want to talk about as well, just like we did before, put them in the comment section. Let us know what's going on. As always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to be a part of the conversation and the chaos, because that's what happens whenever you talk about people's opinions on anime. It's just there's a lot of things that happen that way. Yeah. We're trying to keep it nice, clean, and concise, but every now and again it's chaotic and it's fine. So in the comments, hit us up on Twitter at Hashira Podcast. Same thing on Instagram at Hashira Podcast. And we have no problem talking to you guys about anime, because that's what the point of this is. And so until the next time, this has been Ryan Date and Ed and Edwin. And of course, we'll see you next time. Do what you can to stay safe in these times. Do what you can to support people so that life is better for yourself, and reach for those goals and endeavors. Smash those things. Get them done. So, until next time. Gianni.